are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway.
Welcome, everybody. It's time. What's it time for? NAISCC. Homestead, baby. That's what we're looking at right here as the guys are getting ready. Practice to be out soon. We'll be into the qualifying. Get something to drink, get something to eat, do whatever you got to do. Get your butt back here and spend the next couple of hours with us here at Max Speed TV. In the meantime, anthem time. Gentlemen, real quick.
In the
All right, welcome back, everybody. Like I said earlier, NAISCC League. We're invading Homestead tonight. Homestead, what does that mean? That means they're going to be crying for tires. Got to take care of those right sides. One fast repair for these guys tonight also. While they are into their qualifying run right now, it looks like, from what I can gather here, if I can do this, and it is, really quick, we'll show you. Aaron, that's what I call him, Aaron. He is going to be your pole sitter. We got about 2 minutes left for somebody to knock him off. So far, that's not happened yet. We will find out. Who we got out here running around right now? Fresh Light, Stephen Parrott, the 69 machine. These guys really know how to put out some pretty cool paint schemes. I will tell you that for sure. Another one to watch out, Nicholas Compton. Showing 18th fastest right now, but don't let that fool you. And how about the kid, huh? Vincent Sora, 3rd place. Imagine that, right, folks? Huh? Chris Parkman out there, so far 6th quickest in the Eagle 1 machine. Like I said, these guys really need to take care of their tires. It's tough to pass here. It looks like you can pass with no trouble, but it is awfully tough. I do like to welcome everybody out in YouTubeville here for this. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight on a Saturday night. What else is there to do, right? I hope everybody had a great new year bringing in. Me in Ohio, we're quarantined at 10 o'clock, so I was in bed by, I don't know, 11. As it looks like, though, 16 is going to be your polecat. Real quick, let's take a look. 79-degree air temperature, 86 track temperature. A little slick, not too awful bad. We're looking at 100 laps here. Your tire window, well, about 45. If they take care of them, they can get away with it in about 45 laps. That's when they're going to be screaming for some tires. Looks like the old fuel window is going to be at a whopping 60 laps or so. That's what they're saying anyway. Anybody out there who has a favorite they want me to give a holler to, you let me know, because I will be more than happy to scream out the name and let them know who's rooting for who. That's kind of how it works around here. Real quick, it's that time again. And what's that time, you're asking? It's the time where Bobby in the lobby screws up the last names. It's my forte. It's what I do. Let's check it out. Row number 1, starting grid, the 16, Aaron Kralik. Beside him, the number 8 of Tom Sinchek. Row number 2, the 15, the kid, the little boy wonder, Vincent Sora. And beside him, the ladies' man, number 88, Adam Westfield. Row number 3, in the 80 machine, Nicholas Compton. And beside him, Chris Parkman in the 11. Row 4, number 10, Jacob Morris. And in the Toyota machine in the 57 beside him of Thomas Walter. Row number 5, the 94 of Sean Hofstetler. Beside him in the 58, Ryan Bird. Row number 6 in the 69, Stephen Parrott. And the number 1 beside him, Kyle Rochelle. Row number 7 in 95, Dylan Parker. And the 14 of Jesse Thornock. Row number 8 to 20, James Trammell. Beside him, Dakota. Row 9, the 81, Zachary Compton. And the 55 of Corey English. Row 10, 44, Maurice Gomillion. And the 25, Martin Morales, I hope. Row number 11, Danny Cochran. 12 beside him, Ryan, I call him Fierro. because I'm not even going to attempt it. Row 12, the 51, Max Faulkner, the 70 machine beside him of Joshua Pike. Row 13, the number 4, Austin Halsey, the 27 of Mike Vino. Row 14, 19, Patrick Hernandez, the 24 of Landon Dyerhold. And that's it. I don't think I killed it too awful bad. I guess we're going to find out. Like I said, the way it looks, it's going to be a long time around this place. Tough to pass here, folks. It's that simple. Very, very hard to pass. We will find out. We're going to see who's going to be able to get her done. There's the two cats. Is going to lead these guys down. And by the way, if you're into the drinking game like you guys put on me a while back here when I was broadcasting, every time I say the word cats, you got to take a drink. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people do that on me. But anywho, these guys, good bunch of drivers out here tonight. Green flag, it's time to get it on. NAISCC style. Look at them travel around. The outside seems the way to go right now. But you know what? The inside, if you can hold, and you can see it right here, if you watch the 11 of Chris Parkman, he is right down there on that bottom side trying to get that second spot away, and he's going to do it. But it also eats up the tires pretty darn easy. Aaron, he's off to a nice little commanding lead right there. Yeah, let's see who's a guy we haven't seen in a while. There's the 20 of James Trammell, 16th position so far. Nice to see him out here running around with us. Somebody put out here that they want to see a lot of the 20. It'd make their night. Oh, let me see if I can't make your night for you. Aaron out front. Chris Parkman right here in the Lovin' Machine. There's the 8 of Tom Sinchek. And the kid, the boy wonder. Now, they said that when he was born, he came right out of the womb with a racing helmet on and gloves. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if we can confirm it or not, but that's the rumor. The kid knows how to get around about any track. He is calm, cool, confident. Nothing shakes him. Nothing gets him excited. Keep your eye on the 15. The ladies' man, Adam Westfield, in the 5th position, trying to take away that spot from Vinny up there. I believe he's been quietly under the weather here lately, so it's nice to see him out here running around. Danny Cochran. Man, oh man, look at that paint job, will ya? That is sweet. Try to get some more shots of him here if we can eventually down the road. Hanging out in the 21st position. Let's go on back a little bit and check out some of these other guys, shall we? Way back here, the 55 machine of Corey English. He's hanging out way back into the back here. You do not want to lose any kind of a draft here. It is tough to try to make it up. And I mean, it is tough. The number 5, Dakota Moniz. I don't know. Gets Dakota tonight. Trying to get up into that 13th spot, trying to steal that one away from Stephen Parrott up there on the top side. Wow, looks like we got ourselves a new leader already, huh? Chris Parkman. Taking it out into the wind. And that's got to put Ron in that Tide machine in that second spot right there. And he is right with him, too. Mr. Westfield in the 88 trying to pick up that third spot on the bottom here. Kyle Rochelle. Never boring watching him. Mr. Excitement. That's what we call him. Everybody's single file through here. Top side seems to be the quick way around this track. Like I said, you want to take care of them tires just like you would a newborn baby. You want to be very, very gentle with them. Nicholas Compton in the 80, moving on up here. He started 5th and kind of got caught back into the back. Working his way up if he can. Now it says number 3, but I've got him down as 95, and that's Dylan Parker. Just took that 11 spot away. I do want to welcome everybody's out here watching this tonight. Certainly appreciate it. Live on MaxspeedTV. And we are pumping her out at 1414. Not 1080, folks, but we're popping at 1440. So hopefully the broadcast is as clear as it can possibly be for you. We aim to please at MaxspeedTV, people. The 10, Jacob Morris. Started 7th, hanging out right there in the 8th. Get a little better look at him right here. Nice paint scheme. I like it. Let's see if I can find out. Let's pop into the other car. And we're going to hit. There we go. Riding along with a 94 Hofstetler. Let's see if he gets up there close enough to him. It's a construction company. We got that much out of him. You can listen to these tires, too, when they're going into these turns, man. I'm telling you. You got to ease through that pedal. Like an egg between the pedal and the floorboard. You got to be gentle. It will slip out from underneath you. Still out front, running away at the show here a little bit. Looks like it's going to be Parkman. He's got a nice little breathing room. It's got some real estate between him and Ron, which is really Aaron. I know that, but it's kind of an inside joke. I've been calling him Ron since we've started. Freilich is always tough, just about any track. Might be getting a little bit of pressure from Sinchek here in a minute. Certainly looking like it's going to happen. And I was wrong. It's 200 laps of this bad boy. So make sure you brought plenty to drink. You don't see a whole lot of cautions here. That's one thing about Homestead. And what does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you. What that means is green flag pit stops. It can be a little hairy. They're definitely a lot harder than caution pit stops, so I'm sure those might get into the play here. You'll see them take 2 tires, 4 tires. Some will take no tires. Everybody is looking for track position. Again, it is nice to see the people out here in YouTube. Rachel Morris. Can't wait to watch Mr. Morris, which happens to be where? In the 10 machine right there. 8th position. He's slowly working his way up. Still back there, started 5th. He's hung back out here in that 12th spot. Nicholas Compton. The 24 back here, Landon Dyerhold. He's in the 22nd position. Doing a little bit of fighting with Danny Cochran and Austin Halsey, I believe. You have no idea, folks, how when I see that real quick, it makes me want to say hussy. I can't lie to you. I really got to watch that, but it is Halsey. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't like that. He started 25th. He's sitting there in the turn at 23rd spot, trying to make something happen way back here in the back. Still up front, going right off into the wild blue yonder, Chris Parkman. That's going to be his 13th lap led. Check out on the 44 machine. He's back in his 16th. Maurice Gomillion. I certainly hope I got that right. Ooh, looks like they're getting a little touch happy up here. Dakota and Stephen Parrott. Getting a wee too close for comfort. Some pretty good racing going on right here. That 44 is sneaking. He's sneaking and peeking. He's wanting it. Looks like he's going to get it. It's nice having a wide track like this. That's why you don't hardly see any cautions. Way back here in the 70, Joshua Pike. He's went nowhere. Started 24th. He's hanging out in the 24th. In that 70 machine. There he is. Well, like I said, these cats kit, that's a drinking spot right there, cats. Anyway, they get one fast repair. Don't forget that. That could come in handy down the road here. As they start wearing down these tires, it's going to get a little bit more slick out there. A little slickery, however you want to call it. Rochelle comfortably in the 3rd spot. Nobody bothering him. Nobody around him. Take a look at the long view here. These guys are really spread out, which is pretty helpful. Doesn't cause any problems. All right, let's have us a little fun. Why? Well, because I like it. A little bit of something. I always like to say it's time to crank this mother up. Well, that's a blast. Everybody likes the sound of that. I don't care who you are. Even shakes the cameras. Parkman's still hanging out here, leading his 19th lap. .25 laps are in the books. Looking at that fuel run around 55 to 60. Well, since we went to a new format out here, you guys out there in YouTube, how does the picture look? Do you like it? Is it nice? Your guys' feedback means a lot. If you like what you're seeing, give this league a good thumbs up, if you would, please. 19 people watching and 4 likes. That'll make a grown man cry. I said it once and I'll say it again. It could be worse. You could have a stuttering broadcaster. Be kind in the year 2021. Hit that like button for these guys out here. I'm not in the mood getting fired this year. So y'all got to act like you like it. I know Parkman likes it. He likes it a lot. That's awesome. Ethan, we got a little one out here watching us. Nice to see you, Ethan. This is Bobby from the lobby, MaxspeedTV right here. And if I'm not mistaken, your daddy is out here racing. Well, we see if we can't get some more in-car pictures of your daddy running around. Thanks, Randy, for saying it looks good. Becky, I appreciate it. Trying to make things as nice as I can for you people out here. Especially making things look nice. Gosh, Chris Parkman is just schooling these guys. He's not running away from Kralik, though, to say the least. The driver's pictures are coming next. I can promise you that. Kyle still hanging out in that third spot. Nobody there to bother him. Fourth, Tom Sinchek. Little Vinny Vincent Sora. He might be getting a little bit of pressure coming at him right here. Because that's going to be Dylan Parker. It says number 3. And I've got 95. But anyway, he is right there. And he's bringing Mr. Adam Westfield right with him. Take a peek at Westfield. The in-car camera. Take a look at this one. Where's he at? I'll find it. This is for my buddy out there, Ethan. Running around, Jacob. He's running 8th. He started 7th. This is exactly what Daddy looks like for 200 laps. He's in the number 10 machine. Now, if you notice, there ain't nobody bothering him either. He's spread out pretty good, too. Which is nice. Still, Parkman leading the show. Aaron, Aaron, he's still hanging out in second. Rochelle, third. Sinchek, fourth. Fifth, Vinny. Now, I believe Vinny's older brother is going to be racing in this league with him, too, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see that one, huh? Dylan, he's 6th. Westfield, 7th. 8th, Mr. Morris. 9th, Hofstetter. 10, Walter. That's your top 10 tonight. Corey English back here by himself. Just having a good old time. He's getting yelled at. Janice, I believe, has made the comment, come on, Corey, move it on up. I'm going to tell him you said unhook the plow. That's what they always used to say to me when I was playing baseball in high school. Still Parkman running around, no troubles whatsoever. 35 laps in the book so far. Like I said, pit stops, you're looking around 55 to 60. If I may ask, how old is Ethan? And the Ethan I'm talking about is rooting his daddy on right here, but his daddy's got a whole entire rear view mirror of the 88 of Westfield. Morris is in 7th in the number 10 machine, and he's got Adam Westfield right there. Well, the race cap's pretty doggone simple, folks. And I'll tell you why it's simple. No caution laps, and only 1 leader. 1 lead change, I should say. That's it. It's like watching paint dry. Don't worry. We haven't seen the green flag pit stops yet, and these tires are going to start wearing down on these guys. Vinny might be getting a little bit of pressure here off of Parker. Parker's moving on up, but he started 13th. Now he's hanging out in that 6th position. Keep on going. Let's go on back here. There's a 57 of Walter. Trying to move his way back up. He started 8th. Now he's hanging out in that 11th spot. Max Faulkner in the 51 machine. He started 23rd. Here he is in the 12th. Now, mind you, there's been no pit stops yet. I mean, this is all driving. So he's doing a good job moving up. The 80's right there behind you of Compton. Nice little battle happening right here. The 69, Parrott going down low, trying to take over. And he does take it over. He sends Go Million back 1 spot. And now he's going to have to worry about the 24 machine of Landon Dyerhold. Again there, Mrs. Morris. If you can, tell me how old Ethan is. I might have my youngest fan right here, folks. That's pretty darn exciting. Out front still Parkman running away. 34 laps led. Trying to get the most laps led. He'll get points for that bad boy. Kralik doing a good job hanging right there. Parkman's not running away with it, I can tell you that. He's hanging right there. Way on back. Now we got ourselves a little bit of a fight happening here. Rochelle, well, he's got Sinchek right here on him. Gonna try to take it down to the bottom. Try to get it done. Let's take a nice look at it right here. See if he can do it. Now, why these two are battling it out like they are, usually what that means the 2 cats that's behind them, it's going to move them up. They're going to be able to catch these guys maybe, and you're going to see a 3 and 4 car battle going on. Still can't quite get around him. She's trying again. Let's see if he can make it stick. Most exciting spot here in the race right now comes for the 4th spot. Looks like he's going to get her done. Well, I'm going to tell you what, since I've got the youngest fan out there, folks, Ethan's 2 years old. And if it's anything like his daddy, he must love racing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send his mom a T-shirt, and I'm going to send Ethan a decal that he can put somewhere in his room that says MaxspeedTV on it. So make sure you put in the comments or hit me up on Messenger on Facebook there, Mrs. Morris. Or hit me in Messenger, put it on the league page, whatever, but get me your address and information. I'll get you a T-shirt sent out for you. And I'll get some decals out for Ethan. Parkman's still running away. 45 laps down so far. And like I said, probably around 55 or 60, you are looking at a pit stop. Now, Mr. Morris, he's caught the kid, Vinny. There they are. Pop into it real quick in the cockpit. There's about 3 or 4 spots up there Morris can grab. You just got to take them one at a time. Patience is a virtue at this track. Little Vinny says, if you want me, you're going to have to do it on the high side. I am not giving up this bottom lane. Everybody's still hanging out. One down on the bottom here, the 80. Now, all the way back here, way back, he should be coming into his pits already. And that's exactly what he's doing. We've already had a few pit stops. Here comes Kralik. He's made his stop. Gave up second spot already. Still waiting to see what's going to happen. When's the leader going to come in? They're pretty much on fumes when they get a lap 50, about 58 to 60. So we'll see what he does. You are watching NAISCC League here at Homestead on the MaxspeedTV network. You've got the one and only Bobby from the Lobby. And the reason why it's Bobby from the Lobby, because I can't think of any other thing that rhymes with Bobby. At least that I can say on live network TV here. Anyway, that is me. Give us a thumbs up if you like us. Hop over to MaxspeedTV, T-shirts, decals, wristbands, you name it, I've got it. Now here's something interesting. If you'll notice right there, Mike Vano, or Mike, whatever we want to call him, that's what happens when you have fresh tires, folks, because he just literally went around your leader like he was going backwards. At some point in time, Chris is probably going to say, I'm starting to lose too much time up on these guys. I'm going to have to pit. Same thing with the 12 of Ryan Fierro, or Fierro, whatever you want to call him. He's going to drive right by him. The longer you stay out there. Now, there's only 4 cats. Parker, Rochelle, Compton, and Thornnock. They're the only ones that have not been into the pits yet. Everybody else has been in the pits. Bobby with a hobby. Boy, isn't that the truth, buddy? I've got so many hobbies, it's not even funny. I don't know how I've been married as long as I have. He's got to come in sometime, and it's getting pretty close. There he comes. Let's see if anybody else joins in the old fun here. Nope, they're going to stay out one more time, but your leader is in. Parker in the number 3. He's your leader, but check out the 16 drive by him like he's sitting still. Not to mention the 57. These guys all have fresh tires. So he's just kind of hurting himself here. He's going to have to pop in soon. Whoa, looks like him and Joshua got just a little close right there. Now he's decided to come into the pits. That's a good-looking color car. I like that. Real quick, folks. Parker, Compton, Thornock, Hofstetler, Kralik. That's your top 5. Now, Compton and Thornock, they've not pitted yet. Everybody else has. You guys want to get into a pretty fun league? Check out these guys. I'm sure they'll be firing up next season here when they get done. And they're going to do it again, obviously. Good bunch of guys to race with. Man, I like that paint scheme. I can tell you that. That's sharp. That's a lot of chrome. You got to wear sunglasses to be around him. Here goes Hernandez right by him. And the discount tire machine. He started 27th. He's only up to 23rd. Still waiting. When is Compton going to come in? 56 laps. Him and Thornock, same thing. Things eventually will come back around once these two head into the pits, and they should be coming here shortly. Now, all the way up here is your leader, and all the way back here is your second place. Both got 57 laps each on their tires. $57 out of 200 laps is completed. Still waiting. He's going to be Fred Flintstone in that puppy in here pretty soon if you don't get into the pits. All the way back. Whoops. Thought maybe he might be making his way in here. Nope, not this time. Kralik doing a good job hanging in right there. Sinchek, he's running back here. He's in the 6th spot. He started 2nd. In a little bit of traffic. Trying to make that pass on that 70 machine. Now he's a lap down. Joshua Pike is. And he's definitely not making it easy on him, I can tell you that. Still up front. Compton, is he ever going to come into the pits? Does he have an extra fuel tank somewhere we don't know about? He's right now hitting 60. Thornock, same thing. Thornock, he's hitting 60. 61 laps. At some point, you got to just come in and give it up. You're losing way too much valuable time. And I think he's coming in right now because he just let all those guys go. And if he does, that's just going to leave one guy out here left on those old tires. Now, if you'll notice, look who's in the picture right here, huh? And who's going to take him on that high side? That's how much time that you lose when you run that long on tires. And he just realized it, and he's coming into the pits now. He's had enough. Your leader, Aaron Kralik, or as I like to call him, Aaron. I will say Compton got some serious mileage out of that run. And it looks like everybody has finally came in. So that's going to put Kralik number 1. Sinchek hanging on in the second spot here. Hofstetler is third. Parker at number 3. He's sitting in the 4th spot. But he's also got a Walter on his butt. And Mr. Adam Westfield coming too. And he's in the 6th position. The kid, little Vinny Vincent Sora, 7th. Jacob Morris in the 8th position. Kyle Rochelle, number 1 machine in the 9th. And to round out the top 10 is the 20 machine of James Trammell. And the Simbox stop. And actually, the Simbox shop is one of the promoters here for this league too, which should be down there on the bottom, spinning some designs around here. Some of the guys that's putting this race on for the league, their promoters, their sponsors, whatever you want to call them. Kralik hanging on out here. He's got 20 laps on his tires. Now, it'd be something if this bad boy went caution-free. I know they had a practice run, and they went over 100 miles without a caution, so they may break that. All right, folks, since the action is single file around here, as I'm going through and looking, Westfield still trying to catch up with Walter here. Let me know where you're from out there in the good old USA. Wait, I like to know who we're reaching. Some of you folks in the warm lands, the warm states. I just came back from Naples, Florida a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to tell you what. They pretty near had to drag me off the plane when I got home because, man, I did not want to come back. Sinchek hanging in that 2nd spot. Not letting Aaron run away, but he's definitely got some real estate between him and that 2nd spot. Parker's got a complete rear view mirror of that 70 machine. But the sad part of that is Joshua Pike is a lap down. He's got to get his lap back. Zachary Compton, he's led 8 laps. He's all the way back into the 28th position now. But he's only on 5-lap tires. A lot of these guys are on 20 and 23-lap tires. so the pit strategies are definitely different. Rochelle taking a hard peek there at Morris. Morris got the lap traffic setting up here of the 14. Now, the 14's got fresh rubber. He should be able to boogie right on down the road. "32 degrees in Washington State." Yeah, that's about right here in Ohio, too. They're saying a couple inches of snow or more tonight. Now comes that 81. Now watch this. He lost all that momentum when he was running on those tires as long as he did. Now he's got fresh rubber on compared to everybody else, and now he's going to run them all down. And that's exactly what he's doing. Kralik out here hanging on, number 1, no problems. Just a set of a Saturday night drive. It's more of a Sunday drive, if you ask me. 18 people watching. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'd even appreciate you more if you'd hit that like button. Don't make a grown man cry. Don't be the first one to make me cry in 2021. No, we like the thumbs up. We love that. The league appreciates it anyway. I certainly appreciate it. Make me look good in front of my boss. As you can tell, I'm not an ordinary broadcaster. I wing it. I don't know what I'm going to say from 1 second to the next. Parker hanging on in that 3rd spot still. The kid, Vinny, he's getting some company. Let's go through it. Aaron leading the show. Sinchek in 2nd. There's Parker in 3rd. Way on back a ways is the 4th place of Vinnie Vincent. Hofstetler's 5th. Rochelle 6th. Adam Westfield in 7th. Just put Mr. Morris back into the 8th spot. Trammell was 9th. 10, Walter. And back a little bit ways, Max Follner. I hope I said that right. Behind him, Landon Dyerhold. Started 28th. He's up in the 12th spot. Good run for him tonight. Stephen Parrott, 13th. Maurice Gomillion, he's 14th. Compton's worked his way up into the 15th spot. Corey English, he's up to the 16th. Ryan Bird, 17th. Dakota, 18th. Austin, 19th. Chris Parkman in the 20th. Patrick Hernandez, 21. Martin Morales, 22. Cochran, 23. Vino, 24. 25th is Ryan. And then you got Thornock. Compton way back here. And then Joshua Pike in the 70 machine. That's all 28 drivers. It's your guys' job to root these boys on. And particularly tonight at this track, keep your broadcaster awake. You know, it's a lot on these drivers, too. Not getting a caution, not being able to, you know, take a little bit of a break here. It looks like we may have a pass for the lead coming up right here. Parker's down on the bottom, and he is flying. He has led 2 laps. Coming up on some lap traffic, too. Aaron said, man, I'm not too happy about that. I've led 22 laps, and I happen to like it out here being number 1. So we got a back and forth battle going on here. What is the 20 doing? Well, the 20 right now is getting ready to lose a spot and get bounced back to the 8th spot. The 94 Hofstetter, he's going to take it from him. And now he's got to worry about Westfield right behind him too. So he's kind of sandwiched in here for position. Pretty good battle going on right here, though. Probably about the best battle I've seen so far as I'm going through all these guys. Hey, we got ourselves a caution, and if I'm not mistaken, I do believe... I honestly cannot remember, folks, but I'm thinking that might be a... that might be a stage winner right there. I do so many of these things, I can't keep up. That's a possibility. We got ourselves a stage winner, though, because there's no accidents nowhere to be found. And if that is the case... Oops, he's not the race winner, Bobby. But he would be the stage winner. Now everybody's going to come in and pit now for sure. I would imagine just about everybody will fan back and we're going to watch it. I'm trying to look, and I've got him. Hopefully, I can get a quick interview in here when these guys come out of these pits. But here they come, and we'll be able to see who's going to come out first. Now, Rachel Morris, if your little boy Ethan is still awake by chance, I'm going to get an opportunity here to interview his daddy. I'll wait till he gets up on the track and he can relax a little bit. He's coming out of there now. There he is. Well, let's see if I can get the old feller out here and chat with him, shall we? Mr. Morris, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, buddy. I think I've got my youngest fan listening and watching tonight. And you know who that happens to be, don't you?
I'm guessing it's my son, if you're asking me.
That's correct. It is your son. He's my youngest fan.
Is that right?
And I'm pretty sure he's your number one fan too, because the wife says he is glued to the monitor watching his daddy. How's that car feel tonight?
It feels pretty good. Been running top 10 all night so far, so hopefully we can keep it that way.
Yeah, I got a strong suspicion you're not going to get too many cautions. So, and it's a little fatigue here driving around all the time. But no, you're running real well. I mean, so far so good. Just keep all the fenders on that bad boy and pace yourself, and maybe we'll get an chance to interview you up into the winner's circle here. You got 83 out of 200, so we're not even quite halfway yet. So,
no, we're gonna hold together. I got a few seconds of repair I had to do in pit, so I dropped a few spots, but hopefully we'll get back up there.
Yeah, I think you'll be just fine. But anyway, I definitely want to get the interview in. All right, my friend, good luck, and I will talk to you later on, hopefully, like I said, in the winner's circle, all right?
All right, thanks.
Now, so I don't screw you up, where did I take you out of?
James Journey.
Alrighty. Folks, the reason why I asked that, because there's so many race teams, and it's easy to forget where you stole them from, and if you don't put them back where they belong, well, your name's mud. You're going to be in trouble. Top 5 right now, guys. Here it is. Parker, Kralik, Sinchek, Sora, Hofstetler. The caution? Nah, that was a stage win. There was no caution. That was a stage. Drew's network was asking. Where are you at? Let's see. Let me find him. There he is. Corey English is moving on up. Now he's up to the 15th position. He's running like a herd of turtles, but you know what? He's going to make it. He's going to get up there. He's getting closer and closer. Green flag one more time. Let's do it again. Parker on the bottom. Kralik up top. The kid, Vinnie Vincent, sitting right up there on the top side in the 15 machine, running really heavy, real hard with that 16. Everybody's going through the turns. They seem to be playing quite nicely here. Take another wider view as they're coming at us. Parker hanging out, leading the show right now. Kralik sitting in third with Vinnie Vincent there in the 15 machine. I'm in third. I'm sorry. Kralik is in second, but it looks like we got a little bit of pressure going on. Rochelle, he wants the third spot. Coming on back here just a little bit, Morris moves up into the 6th position. Having a really good run. And he's got a boatload of them behind him, too. Hofstetler. Walter in the 57 trying to take it away. Loving to get a hold of that 7th spot. Adam Westfield. And the 88 machine right here. He's up to the 9th. And Maurice Gomillion. Started 19th, now he's up into that 10th spot. A little bit of battle going on with a guy who's led 45 laps. That's going to be Parkman in that 11 machine, trying to work his way back up to the front. Corey English right here, 14th. He's trying to take a spot away from that 51 machine of Max Follner. And he's definitely not making it easy on him by no means. So let's go on back a little ways. All the way back to the 2, Danny Cochran working up, trying to get a spot away. Working on that 69 machine. Patience is definitely important here. The 27's fighting for his life right now, trying to keep that 21st position. And that happens to be the old Tim Richmond paint scheme of the Folgers. 3 wide right here. They got the number 4. They got Austin. Halsey kind of got him sandwiched there just a little bit. Some good action right here, folks. Still back up front. Parker's getting a little bit more real estate between him and Kralik. 20 people watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I certainly hope that you was able to get rid of the old year and bring in the new year in safely. And by golly, I hope we have a better one. But you know what? We're starting out pretty good. Why? Because you're with MaxspeedTV, and you're also with the NAISCC league tonight. Rochelle's trying to inch his way up there to put a little bit of pressure on Kralik. And then on back, you got the kid, Vinny Vincent. And then you've got Sinchek trying to put some pressure on him. But you better be watching out for this cat right here. That's going to be Morris. I'm thinking he's liking that set of tires he got on that ride. And he's bringing Walter in the 57 machine right there with him. And he's looking on the bottom, thinking about it. Let's take a look in the camera right here. In the inside. Morris is out front. Walter's right behind him. Trying to set him up. Trying to get a spot from him. Not able to get it done yet. Take a look up front. You got Sinchek right here trying to make a move on Vincent up on the inside. Vincent's on your outside. There you go. You can take a look out Vincent. As you can see, the 8 machine gets around him, but Vinny's going to let him know he's right there. He didn't quite give him the love tap, but he got close enough. I'm pretty sure he can see him pretty well. One more time. Let's see if he can get up to him again. He's working on it. Is he going to be able to get him out on this turn? Not yet. But he's putting the pressure on, and that's what you got to do. And speaking of some pressure, Morris is still doing everything he can to hang on to that 6th position. Walter wants it in a bad way. He drives it down in hard, but he's got to get out of it because he's going to move right on up to the top. And if he does, Morris is going to be holding that spot. And they go in a tangle. Definitely a good run going here for these two guys. Real quick out front, all by himself. Probably driving with one hand, and more than likely he's probably eating a chicken leg or a turkey leg or something or another with the other hand. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. Kralik is in your 2nd spot. Rochelle there in 3rd. Way on back is Sinchek. And Sinchek's bringing company. Vincent right there. And then again, Morris and Walter. Morris is probably thinking, good Lord almighty, man. This guy's like a rash. It won't go away. Yep, that's right. I think I called Thomas a rash. But in a good way. But he's definitely giving him a run for his money to try to get that 7 or 6 spot, I can tell you that. There's Parkman. He's led 45 laps of this race, guys, and we are at the halfway point. Now we got ourselves a caution, and that is going to definitely bring out a problem. And I just got to find out who it is. There we go. Let's see what happened. The 27, Mike Vano in the 69 machine. Oh, looks like he bounced off the wall, and he did. He took the 69 with him. Bring it on back here a little bit. What I'm worried about is that 69, because I'm pretty sure he hit, and he hit hard. And that is going to be Steven. Let's see what happens with him. He hit that wall real hard, but you know what? He kept it way up there. Kept it out of trouble. So nobody else will get into it. That is going to be our first caution. Well, technically our first caution. Our second caution, but the first caution was obviously the stage. But all these boys are going to be coming in now. Let's fan it out and take a look who all's coming. Every single one of them that can. You've got some of them that decided to stay out. Everybody plays a different strategy game. Who stayed out, you're asking? Well, that's pretty simple. Faulkner stayed out. Hernandez stayed out. James Trammell, he stayed out. And everybody else, here they come. The first one out, Parker. And we'll find out here, and we're going to see just how important fresh tires really are. All right? 22 laps on these first 3 cats right here. That's 22 lap old tires. Everybody else back, brand fresh, new. Could it be a problem? Or could it not be a problem? We're going to find out. Let's go through it. See what we got. Faulkner, 1. Hernandez in the 2nd spot. Trammell's going to be 3rd. Parker, 4th. Sinchek, 5th. Vinny Vincent, 6th. Rochelle, 7th. 8th. Aaron. And Jacob Morris, 9th and 10th. Thomas Walter. Parkman is 11th. Hofstetler, 12th. Westfield, 13th. Dakota, 14th. 15th, Corey English. Maurice Gomillion, 16th. Martin Morales, 17th. Cochran, 18th. Austin Hulsey, 19th. And 20, Stephen Parrott. How about you, Adam Westfield? You got a copy? It's Bobby.
What's up, Bobby?
How you doing, buddy?
We're hanging around. We're hanging in there.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I thought I heard a little tidbit and said you was kind of under the weather a little bit.
Yeah, a little sick, a little just seasonal cold.
You feeling okay now?
Yeah, feeling all right.
Oh, good. You're hanging in that 13th spot. I mean, you're right there. Ain't nobody running away from you by no means. Just we're over halfway. We still got a ways to go yet. How's the car feel? Pretty good?
It's a little snug on the long run. Early on, it's not bad. It's not bad. Just tightens up, and it's this race right now is all about the long run, and strategy just changed. That caution coming out.
Yes, it did. Well, I'm going to let you get going, big guy. You take it easy and drink plenty of fluids there, all right?
Thank you, Bobby.
All right, buddy. I thought he was under the weather. Well, here's how it's going to work out, folks. Right here. Follner, Hernandez, the rest of those guys, 25-lap tires. The number 3, the 8, the 15, and everybody behind them, they got fresh rubber. Now let's watch what happens right here. Parker's going way up on that high side. Gonna try to get it done way up high. Now it is impressive watching Hernandez hang in there with 25-lap tires, but it is still no match. Whoa, the 8 sideways right there, Sinchek. He's dropping like a rock in the water there. Luckily, he was able to save it. I'm going to keep it right here for a minute. A lot of close racing going on. But your problem's going to occur. Hernandez still in that 19 machine trying to stay up there. The 20 machine, the same thing. Morris is working on that 19 machine, trying to get that 5th spot from him. And man, Westfield is coming like a bullet. My interview must have perked him up a little bit. I don't know. Looking for that 5th spot. 3 wide behind him. Like I said, those older tires, it doesn't work out. Sinchek down on the bottom, bringing the 11 of Parkman with him. Thomas Walter into 6th spot now. So you're asking me what happened to the guys that had the long tires? Well, your first one's in 10th spot right now and getting ready to lose it. Trammell all the way back to the 18th position. Max Follner's back to the 24th position. That tells you how important tires are. This is the highest the kid's been all night, sitting here in the 2nd spot. He would love to lead a few laps. Yes, ma'am, I do race. I race 2 nights a week and broadcast 5. As a matter of fact, I'll be racing Monday night with the OP Leagues. Parker's still back out front. He'd love to try to get that most laps led deal in this race. He's got a little ways to go, but he's off to a great start. Vinny's got a little bit of tide in the back of his rearview mirror right here. Kralick's taking a good hard look. And while he's taking a good look, you got Rochelle right here doing the exact same thing on his butt. There's Vincent. Hell, I thought I had it good now. There you go. He just got passed by Kralik. There's another shot of it. Now he's going to have to worry about Rochelle here on the bottom side. He's going to try to take a spot from him. He fought him off. He's going to try to hit him up again, work on him in his turn, try to set him up. Looks like Sinchek is doing a nice job. Him and Parkman are doing a little fighting right here. Parkman is up top in that 5th spot. Sinchek wants it. Mr. Morris is sitting right here, and he's watching the show. Waiting to see what these two guys are going to do up here. I was told Jacob, the man in the 7th position, just started racing this year. Kind of new to the iRacing thing. Well, you certainly wouldn't know it by the way he's running. He looks like a veteran out here. He's doing a heck of a job. And I'm not saying that because his son happens to be my youngest fan. Looks like they settled down a little bit now. Back up front, though, Aaron slowly trying to reel in Parker. Parker knows he's there. He sees him. And Vincent's got Rochelle right here working on him. Four-car breakaway right here for a little bit, looks like. Then you come back just a little ways. It's a Parkman. We'll stretch that out for you, and you can see the distance. Looks like you got 3 packs running. There's Rochelle. And there's Parkman. Aaron is slowly bringing him in. Some of these guys actually have live spotters too, which is better than what you have in the iRacing itself. There's also other spotters that you can, download and have. Crew Chief and a bunch of other stuff, but some of these guys actually have live spotters, and they're sitting at home and they're watching everything on their screen, and they can communicate back and forth with the drivers, which is pretty cool. And I gotta be honest, if I was Dylan Parker's spotter, I'd be telling him, look out. Because that 16 machine is all over your butt. Aaron's led 22 laps. He is your pole setter. The man. Vinny's still hanging on to 3rd. Now, Parker's led 42 laps now. $121 laps is in the book of 200. The NAISCC League here in Homestead. I appreciate each and every one of you guys out here watching us live on MaxspeedTV. Check us out over there. We have 8,400 confirmed subscribers. That is probably, I think, the most in broadcasting in iRacing, I believe. And we appreciate each and every one of them. If you're not a subscriber, run over there and hit the subscribe button, will you? Take a look at our T-shirts. T-shirts, decals, wristband deal. $20, you get all three. For the love of God, I've got about 5 dozen shirts sitting here beside me. Parker must have got word from a spotter that Aaron was there. He's picked his pace up just a little bit. Let's go on back and see if the boys are playing nicely back here a little bit. Kind of looks like they spread themselves out now. They're no longer fighting each other. Morris hanging out in that 7th. Westfield up to 8th. Ninth, Walters. Hofstetler, 10th. Dakota up to the 11th after starting 16th. Corey English, he started 18th. He's hanging right there in the 13th. He's been kind of quiet tonight. He could be the snake in the grass. All quiet till it comes time, and then he's going to come out and bite you. Gold Million sitting in the 14th spot. And Thornock 15th. $23 laps so far. Now, some of these guys back here, Trammell's got 44 laps. Follner's got 45 laps. Hernandez has 45 laps. Like I said, they're on a different pit strategy. And to be honest with you, the way this thing is working out, it's definitely going to be a fuel mileage race. That's what it looks like, folks. The 69, Stephen Parrott, he is out. Landon Dyerhold, he is out. And everybody else is in it. In it to win it. Anybody out here watching have a little tidbit on one of these drivers you want me to pass along, or perhaps even tease when they come back and watch the broadcast, because that's a fun thing to do, guys. They're sitting there watching it, and all of a sudden somebody tells something about them. Unfortunately, I'm the one that don't get in trouble, but you can have a lot of fun with that. So if anybody's got any tidbits on any of the drivers out here that you might want them to know that everybody else knows, feel free to pass them along to me, will you? We'll give it to you. We'll put it right out there. Like I said, you don't know what I'm going to say from a minute to the next. I don't care. Vincent still hanging out in that 3rd spot. Has not led a lap tonight. Unlike him. This kid is good. And it's a good possibility if we go caution-free the rest of the way, he may make his bedtime. Just kidding, Vinny. I think he got a note from his mom that he can stay up late and finish this race. Rochelle's still hanging out in the 4th spot. Parkman there in the 5th. He's got a little bit of a mirror of Sinchek. He can see him. Sinchek is trying his darndest to try to get that spot away from him. While he's taking a look at Parkman, Morris is taking a look at Sinchek. Westfield in the 8th position. Had a bit of the bug thing going on. Doing a good job tonight. Hofstetler started 9th and he's still 9th. Going nowhere and getting there fast. Walter's in your top 10 right there. Corey English, the 55 machine. He's starting to make a little noise. He's up in that 12th position. The quiet one. Love to be able to get a hold of that 11th spot from Dakota. "30 laps since the last time they've been in." We're going to do this again. Why? Because I need to get up and get something to drink. I ain't going to lie to you. Let's have a little fun. It's time to crank this mother up one more time. I'm back. Still nothing's changed, folks. Nothing at all. Working our way back. Hey, we got ourselves a caution. And it's the 58 of Ryan Bird, looks like. Well, let's go back and see. Never been so happy to see a caution in all my life. Let's check it out. Goes way up high, kisses that wall, sends him sideways. Gets a little tap from the 70 after he came down. No harm, no foul there, really. Not too awful bad. I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, we are back up. Caution number 3, technically number 2. I must be losing it because Maxine, you're telling me Logan's doing great, and I swear I don't even see him in here. Is there something you know that I don't know? Or am I that blind? He must be running for somebody. Out front. The same old situation again. 34 lap tires on Ryan. Trammell, 56. 36 on Mike. On the tires. Y'all know what happened the last time that happened, didn't you? All the guys below are on fresh tires. These guys are going to try to make it a little bit further if they can. These two decided to go in and pit. Mr. Bird is back. No problems whatsoever. Looks like he got his fast repair. He hit the wall fairly hard. And I do believe he's all nice and clean. Yep. He's good to go. No problems. And I don't know. I'm going to look and see if I can see this guy. If I can, we'll chat with him. Some of them I have in here, and some of them I do not. Mr. Bird, Bobby up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, buddy. What happened?
I think the 70 was giving me the top side to go around him there, and I hadn't run the top in about 30 laps, and I thought it was going to have a lot more grip than it did, and I knocked the wall down. I just ran out of talent.
Yeah, you hit the wall pretty good there. Did you have to use your fast repair?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's okay. You got 139 laps out of 200. No harm, no foul. You're just going to have to work your way back up through the field again, but if anybody can do it, you can do her.
I appreciate it, buddy.
All right, man, we're going to wish you some luck there, and hopefully we can talk to you later on, my friend.
All right, I hope so too. Thank you, man.
All right, buddy. Well, you heard him. He ain't been up on that top side in a while with those tires, and he did. He about knocked the wall down, he said. That happens. He's got a ways to go. They're going to be lining them up and getting them all nice and tight again here. Remember what I said? Everybody finally must have took heed on that deal because they all came in for their tires. So everybody's got the fresh tires. Kyle's going to be up on the top side, I do believe. No, he was going to be on the bottom. Well, maybe not. Parker's going to be down on the bottom. Rochelle's going to be up top. Green flag racing one more time. Here we go. Everybody's got the fresh rubber on now. And it will be extremely close. I do believe they will have to have another fuel stop. But boy, look at him. Ran up the hill, the number one did. And he lost some positions doing that. Morris is going to take it away from him for that 6th spot. He's got his eyes on that 5th spot now, and that's held by the 16 of Kralik. Now they're going to get single file again. They're going to try to hunt the kid down. Then he got the lead 1 lap tonight. It was worth staying up past his bedtime, I bet. But he's also got Parker, who's led 59 laps, right there coming at his side. He said, kid, wipe the sleepy out of your eye because you're going to watch me go right by you here. But you know what? Vinny ain't going to make it easy on him. I'm telling you, the kid knows how to drive. Sinchek sitting right there watching all this play up. Dives it down real hard into the inside. But you know what? He's got to get out of it. Why? Because Vinny kind of kept him down there and pinched him. He had no choice. He had to get out of it that time. Let's see what happens again here. He's going to try it again. Looks like he's going to hang on to it still. Drives it down hard in again. Two different distinct lines right here. High and low all the way. Man, watch Sinchek right here, the 8. Talking about a draft. We got ourselves a 4-car show right here, folks. You can throw a blanket over all 4 of them. Parker finally gets around him. Either that or the kid just says, you know what? It's too early in the race. You can have it. Running along with Sinchek right here in the 3rd spot. Drives in just a little hot. Now you got Parkman right here behind him watching this roll out, unfold, however you want to say it. Kind of let him know that he's there. Folks, it's definitely not as easy as it looks, I'm going to tell you. And for a guy that's only been doing this for just this year only, or should I say 1 year, Morris is sitting back here in that 6th position. He's doing a really good job. He's trying to run down Kralik up there in front of him. And that's the difference between Kralik and the other 4 cats up there that are leading this bad boy. Parker finds an extra gear, takes off, I think. He's still hanging on to that 2nd spot. But man, does he have some friends right there on him. Again, Sinchek comes right up to him. Sinchek is bringing Parkman with him right here. Vinny says, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected, I don't care. I'm going to run my line, and you're just going to have to find your own way around me. I'm not going to screw up. He hits his marks. Running along with Sinchek, going to try it again down onto the bottom side right here. Now, why these 2 guys are all fighting out like they are, well, your leader's just going to go off into the sunset. Let's see, is he going to get around him this time? Looks like he's going to, and he's going to bring that 11 with him. There's Parkman trying to get around Vinny. Not going to happen, Captain. Vinny's pushed back into that 3rd spot. Parkman dives it down onto the bottom. He's going to get that 3rd spot away from him. And moving up slowly. Led 22 laps, your pole sitter, Aaron Kralik, Ron. Hopefully, y'all, if you don't know why I call him Ron, it's kind of a joke, inside joke there. Keegan and Peel or whatever it is, he plays a teacher. Keegan Bradley does, and he gets all their names wrong all the time. And kind of like I do, going through the grid. And when I first saw that, I thought right away, we're going to call him Aaron. He hasn't yelled at me yet for it. He's led 22 laps of this race, sitting in that 5th spot. Here's Morris. Getting a little bit of a rear view picture here of Hofstetler and that 94 machine. Westfield, been under weather. Still holding to that 8th spot in the Under Armour machine. Walter into 57, 9th. Thornock, that's your top 10. Now Corey English, after having a little tidbit there, I believe he might have talked to the wall once or twice. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't him. That was Bird. My mistake. But Corey's hanging out in that 12th spot. Started in 18th. He's doing a good job. But speaking of Bird, he was the one that bounced off the wall there. He's come all the way back to the 16th position here. Still got plenty of time. Slowly taking them one at a time. Nicholas Compton in the 80 machine. He is setting 17th. Zachary is sitting in 18th. Sinchek doing everything he can to try to run Parker down. Looking at battles in the back of the pack. Well, let's see how far back we want to go now. Rochelle's by himself. Dakota, the 27th's coming into the pits right now. And I'm not sure if he's going to short pit or what he's doing here because he only had 18 laps on his tires. There's the 12 machine of Ryan. And Joshua Pike, 26. That's it. Work our way back up here. No battle going on there. That's some lap traffic. I thought somebody just bounced off the wall, though. I could be wrong. That wall comes up real fast. Bird passes another one. If I'm mistaken, yep, he did. He passed him. He got a spot there. Let's see. Sinchuk getting any closer? Not really. His whopping gap's about 1 second from the leader. Vinny hanging on to that 4th spot. Aaron sneaking up on him. Morris still hanging in the 6th. A little difference right here if you notice. Morris has got a little bit of work to do to get caught up with that number 10. Or I'm sorry, the number 16. Kralik is getting closer there to Vinny. Maybe he's setting him up to do a run on him. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to take it down on the bottom and try to take it up. Slide job. As Dale Jr. would say, slide job, slide job. That's what he did. Slipped right up on the top and he took the spot away. Looks like Adam Westfield might be setting Sean up there. Gonna try to take him down into the inside here. Yep, that's what he's gonna try to do. He's gonna have to get out of it just a little bit, but it looks like he's gonna be able to make that pass. Looks like Sean kind of backed off just a little bit. Widen this thing out a little bit here. See if we can see anything that's going on. There goes Corey English hanging out in the 12th. Still no battles. All single file stuff, guys. Rochelle coming out of the pits right there. He gonna be flying before this is over, I'm sure. 26 laps on this last tire run so far. 164 out of 200 in the books. Definitely like to thank everybody that's been with us and hanging out. We certainly appreciate it. Might have a little battle happening right here, maybe. Let's see what we got. Walter's going to be working on the 20, looks like. The 20 sees him and says, I think not. Everybody's still by themselves, single file all the way out. Vinny's still hanging out in that 5th spot. He's looking at AA Ron, but I don't think he's got anything for him just yet. Either that or he's just holding back. Hope y'all are enjoying the broadcast out there. Hope you're staying warm if you're in a cold spot, and if you're in a nice warm spot, well, hope you're sweating your butt off because we're freezing. Nah, just joking. But we are kind of jealous. NAISCC League, check them out. I gotta tell you, if Homestead's not Parker's favorite track, by golly, it will be when this race is over with. He's led 81 laps so far. And soon he'll be coming up on some lap traffic. A little bit of racing going on here. But Mike is 2 laps down, so that's not for no positions. But it's still 2 cars racing together. Joshua Pike, he's 3 laps down. They'll be fighting for the lucky dog. The 25 machine of Martin Morale, he's 1 lap down still. Kyle Rochelle, he's a lap down. But take a look at his tire situation. He's only on lap 6, and boy, watch him run him down and pass him. That's what new tires do, folks. Out of my way. Later, Tater. He should be able to catch up with quite a few of these guys. Everybody in front of him's got 32 lap old tires. He's got 7. Corey English has managed to get up into that 11th spot. Walter's still unable to get up there and do anything here with Sean. Yeah. Hofstetler. Hasselhoff. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I did. Trammell might be getting just a little bit of pressure from Hofstetler. Morris now, he has actually almost caught up with Vinny and I'm sorry, I'll take that back. Yeah, Morris is almost caught up with Aaron. Up to that 6th spot. He's having a good run, good points run tonight. I'm going to assume his wife is still watching. I'm sure my youngest fan's asleep by now. But I'm sure Mr. Morris's wife is still cheering him on, hopefully. Haven't heard from her in a while. Again, English up to that 11th spot. He does have a little ways to go to try to catch him. He is working on him, though. You can see him slowly trying to get him in. He's stretched his lead out now, almost 4 seconds. The only one that's going to be doing any battling right now, it looks like, maybe within the top 10, is going to be Morris right here, trying to work his way up to get a hold of Aaron. Getting a little pressure on him, hoping maybe he'll crack and miss a mark. I don't think that's going to happen. He's going to have to muscle his way around him because Aaron Kralik doesn't miss a mark. He is a tough driver. But right now, it looks like Morris has got the better car. And Morris doesn't have nothing to worry about because Westfield, he's way back here a little bit. Hofstetler's kind of by himself for now. Walter ain't able to do nothing on him, so he's hanging out in the 10th. Here comes Corey English. Slowly trying to reel in that 11th spot. Keep on going back. Got a little something going on up here. Let's see what we got. Bird's in the 13th spot after smacking the wall. Compton trying to make a move there. That is for position. And he's going to take it away from... He's going to try to take it away from the 14 of Thornock. He hasn't yet, but he's working on it. He drove her hard in there and he took it away. Now he's got his sights set on that 19 machine of Hernandez. $20 laps. Well, we're working on 20 laps to go anyway. It's going to get to the point where who's going to save some fuel? And who's going to risk it? Take the chance? Roll the dice? Because it's going to be real close. Parker coming up on some lap traffic right now. He will be putting Mr. Morales down 2 laps possibly here. Sinchek all by himself in second. Nobody near him. The kid, Vinnie Vincent, hanging out in third. Nobody to bother him. Parkman in fourth. Morris did get around. Aaron. So he is now sitting in that 5th spot. Working on that number 11 machine too of Parkman. If Parkman was smart, he'd definitely be looking in his rearview mirror because Morris is starting to chase him down too. Now, all these guys have 44 lap tires. Some saved, some's been gentle, and some's wore them out. Definitely a good run going on right here between these 3 guys. There is absolutely nothing to talk about. From first, second, third, and... yeah, first, second, third, it's nothing to even look at. Single file, far apart. Right here, we got the battle, though. Morris would love to take that spot from him. Takes him way up on the high. Puts him right up against the wall up there. And Morris says, you know what? Thanks. If you're going to do it, I'm going to take it to the bottom. Puts another notch on his belt. Now he's in 4th position. Still no change. Parker, 97 laps he's led here. The next closest guy, Sinchek, over 5 seconds behind. The kid, Vincent, he's in 3rd. 4th, the hard charger, Morris. Kralik gets his 5th spot. Fighting him and Parkman. The more those 2 battle, the more Morris is smiling and taking a sigh of relief. The 20 machine of James Trammell, he's in 7th position. The number 1, Kyle Rochelle, he's a lap down. Then you got Adam Westfield, he's in 8th. There's 9th of Hofstetter, and then we got 10, Walter. Corey English still hanging out in that 11th spot. But you better look out because you got Ryan Bird coming right up on you. Good run going on here. Bird's going to try down to the bottom. Not able to make it stick. And behind him, the lap traffic. Here comes Dakota. He's 2 laps down. He's also on brand new tires, too. He should have no problem getting around him. Whoa, the 55 runs it up the hill again. Not a problem. Doesn't hit anything. He's good. Morris hanging on to that 4th spot. Kralik, he's in 5th. 51 laps on this tire run and fuel run. 12 laps to go, folks. You can get roughly 60 laps. I've seen 62. Who was saving fuel? That's what I want to know. Mr. Parker's got 52 laps. And almost a 6-second lead. 10 to go with the line. The guy that is not saving any fuel, Morris, is running like there's no tomorrow, buddy. He's got 52 lap tires also. All 5 of these guys have the same exact lap. They all came in at the same time. They all have the same amount of fuel. Who saved and who didn't? Now, the one that can go all the way next, I would say, is going to be all the way here, which is a lap down, and that's Rochelle. But let's watch and see what's going to happen. Any of these guys going to come in at any point? Or are they going to try to go all the way? 8 to go with the line. He's led 105 laps. Just a walk in the park. Does he have enough fuel? That's the question. Now, either Sinchek is slowing down or Parker has sped up. I'm pretty sure that Sinchek here is saving some fuel. You got a ways back before Venny can even do anything. Come to him in third right there. Number 2 is lap traffic. Cochran goes up and smacks the wall right there, though. I think he might have gave it a little kiss. Six to go at the line. Is he gonna have enough fuel to make it? It's a good possibility. It's getting close, I can tell you that. Now we got ourselves a caution, and who's the caution? Right here. That changes everything. Let's take a peek. MaxspeedTV replay. What happened? Halsey's right there. He smacks the wall, just barely rubs it, comes right down and clips the kid. Talking about being at the wrong place at the right time. That's exactly what it was. So now, let's think about this, guys, real quick. Let me know what you guys think, huh? 58 laps on these tires. With the caution laps here, they may be able to stretch it out. But the problem is, the first person that comes in on those fresh tires and gets back out there, there's no match. They'll run them down and they'll pass them. So I'm pretty sure these top 5 to 10 guys, they're going to have to come in and top off. That's my opinion. I've been wrong before. But you've seen it here 3 times so far tonight, guys. You've seen it where the guys up there in the front has got laps on their tires. They just get mowed over. Decisions. What are we going to do? I will get all the plugs out of the way here while I can. NAISCC League right here at Homestead. Check them out on their Facebook page. Look at them there in iRacing if you want to join. Hit them up for a join. When they get done with the season, they'll be firing back off into another one. Come and check us out at MaxspeedTV. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to us if you will. Check out the T-shirts. They look good. Some of the guys say they bring you good luck. But we do thank you guys for sticking around. 22 people out here viewing this with 15 likes. Sure would like to have a few more likes out here. I think these guys deserve it because it's getting ready to come down to one heck of a battle right now. As you can see, they are not coming in. And since they're not going to come in, watch Parker playing around. Since they're not going to come into the pits, there's one thing that you got to think about, and that's going to be tire spin. I can guarantee you it's going to be so easy to spin your tires when you've got almost 60 laps on them. You spin your tires, it's over with. And I'm sure every one of these guys is probably thinking the exact same thing. Parker, Sinchek, Morris, Kralik, Westfield. That is your top 5. Right there. You just heard me say the third place guy, Morris. He's only been racing just this year. Well, for 1 year. And here he is. Battling it out for the win. And he's got some stiff competition up there. Now the problem, and I'm not sure what's going on, but for some reason why we've got extra caution laps happening here, and I don't know why that is. Lights are still off on the pace car, or pace truck. All right, guys, this real quick. Parker, 112 laps he's led. Sinchuk hasn't led a lap, but he's been fighting up here all night long. Kralik's led 22 laps. Morris, he hasn't led anything, but here he is. The newbie in town, the rookie, if you want to call him that. He's only been doing this for a year, and here he is. Hofstetler into 5th position. There's Westfield, 6th. What's going to happen, folks? Who's going to spin their tires and who is not? Whoa, we can see the tires being spun back here in the back. And you can hear the wrecking going on, too. And there goes the caution. Knew it was going to happen without a shadow of a doubt, and it did. And let's see who it did it on. I think it might be, I'm not positive, but it was right back here. The 88 spun his tires, but that wasn't the problem. It's further back. Way back here. Let's see. We're going to have to go back a little bit more. Whoa, the 19 smacked the wall. That still didn't cause it. Everybody spun their tires. It's way on back here. I think it's the number 5, maybe, huh? Now let's watch this. Oh, the 18, or the 80, I'm sorry, the 80 goes around. 81 hits quite a few of these guys. Way back into the back here, causes a melee. A lot of spinning tires going on, though. A lot. Now, what are we going to do here? I can guarantee you there's some boys that's been into the pits. What are they going to do? We got caution laps here, but still, they've got to be getting low on fuel, man. Chris Parkman in the 11. The first one to come out that went into the pits and come out. He's got fresh tires. And he's got 7 cats in front of him that's got old tires. Has he got enough to run them all down and pass them? We're going to find out, I can tell you that. Parker says, not going to happen. I can't do it. Not quite sure what that was all about. I'm kind of thinking Mr. Parker took a shortcut. I don't know. I thought so anyway. It certainly looked like to me he did. What do you guys think? There he goes again. I don't know how the admins are going to feel about that. I don't know. Good question, though, huh? We'll have to find out. Again. Sinchek is showing the leader. Parker. Ron, third. Morris, fourth. We'll see how it goes out, how it shakes down. Lights are still on the space car. I don't want to say anything to anybody, and I don't want to bother them. These guys got to be getting really low on fuel. Granted, they've got a lot of caution laps on the fuel, but they still got to be really low. But I tell you, I still got to question the antics of that number. Well, it's the number 3 out there, but 95 here. I'm not really sure. That's going to have to definitely be up for discussion. I think he did. I think it's 2 or 3 times he decided to take the short way around here. He might get a trailer visit. He might get to go to the NAISCC Bad Boy trailer. Might have to have a little chat. I don't know about that. We'll find out who's going to win this, though. Or who's going to run out of fuel first. This is it, guys. You're going to try it one more time. Don't spin your tires. Go on back and take a look. You're going to see 3 and 4 wide. They got to try to make their move while they can. And here is the Hornet's Nest. And here goes your wreck. Boom. Number 1, hard up into the wall. And here comes the caution again. These guys are like, are you kidding me? For the love of Pete. Let's go back and take a look. The 14 gets squirrely right there, hits the number 1. He goes right straight up into the wall and gets tagged. Goes for a ride. I am still not understanding the short way around here that Mr. Parker's taking. I don't know if inquiring minds want to know, but I just don't get this. I really don't. You would think if you were allowed to do that, everybody else would be doing it with him. And he is the only one that's doing it. Now, Chris Parkman, that guy is sitting pretty. Why? Yep, they had to come in and pit. Parkman is showing third, guys, with only 4 laps. All right, Kralik and Parker here, they haven't been into the pits yet. Anybody else? Anybody out there watching this? Can you enlighten me on this, what Parker's doing? Is that legal? Does he got every right in the world to be taking that shortcut like that? Anybody have any idea? I'd certainly love to hear it, because he's been doing it several times. Now, if you notice, the 16... he started to say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. The hell that I'm doing it too. And that's exactly what he's doing. But if anybody wants to enlighten me on this, if that's an issue or not, I'd like to know. I really would. Again, Parker, 63 laps. Kralik, 63 laps on their tires and fuel run. The number 3 cat, Chris Parkman, 4 laps on his tires. That right there, my friends, could be your spoiler. Very much so. Morris is 63, Westfield 63, Walters 63. The next one's Ryan Bird in the 8th position. He's only got 4 laps on his tires. I'll guarantee you he's going to get some spots. Does he have enough to get up there to challenge for the lead? I don't know. But he's definitely going to be able to run some boys down. There ain't nobody chatting with me out there. Anybody have any idea? Is what this guy here, what he's doing, is that legal? Anybody got any answers on that? I certainly would like to find this out. Everybody, I'm not able to get a hold of any admins on this, but I can guarantee you one thing, I will find out. I just don't get it. You'd think if you could do it, everybody would. We'll find out, folks. I don't know. Stick around. This is by far not over with. And I'm going to assume this is going to be the absolutely last chance right here. Can Parker hang on to it? Can Kralik hang on to it? Chris Parkman, number 3. Fresh tires. Is he just going to run off and leave them? Mr. Morris hasn't been racing very long, sitting right here in his 4th position. Some pressure on him. He's got Westfield and Walter right behind him. Good drivers. Ryan Bird smacked the wall. Here he is back fighting in the 8th position. And he's got fresh tires. Here we go. We're going to give it a long run right here. And here they go. Here comes that 11, like I told you. Fresh tires is going to prevail without a doubt. Look at Ryan Bird. Same thing right there, folks. He's up at the 6th position. He's going to split these two, and here he comes. Whoa, Parker in the number 3 tag. Now we got ourselves a caution again. And it's going to be way back here. For the love of God. Let's see what's happened back here. The 80's dropping way back. 27 smacks the wall, but all this started right up in front of him. So let's try to... It's really hard to see who did what where. There we go. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, looks like the 8 came up and smashed the 14 a little bit. And then started all this mess. Now, what are we going to do? Longest 3 laps of my life. I can tell you that. We got a few of them that came into the pits and came out. The rest of these guys have not. It's a possibility. I am not sure, but I'm not seeing him anywhere. I'm kind of wondering if we got some of these guys that ran out of fuel. And here they all come. And the 16 missed it. He absolutely missed it. And it's over with anyway. The 3 has won this bad boy. Parkman brings it home in 2nd. Kralik 3rd. Bird 4th. Walter 5th. Trammell 6th. Wow. We knew it was going to be close on the fuel, folks. We knew for sure it was going to happen. All right, you guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. We're going to talk to some of these guys, and I'm going to get down to the bottom because I want to find out what is legal and what's not. This is MaxspeedTV, Bobby from the lobby with a lot of hobbies. We'll be right back after this, all right? Don't go nowhere. Gentlemen,
is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. Here's the starting lineup. On the pole from Dawsonville, Georgia, in the number 9 Coors Ford qualifying and Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison.
His second win of 1987.
Welcome back. We are back finally. NAISCC League Homestead. Holy crap. Longest 3 laps of our lives.
You're telling me, man.
All right. On the horn, my interview is the man. He finished third, been up front for quite a while. I'm not sure how many laps you've led. Let me take a peek. You led 23 laps. You started on the pole. The one and only Aaron. What's up?
What's up, man? Oh, that was wild. That was one wild race.
It was. I got to be honest with you. I mean, quite frankly, I was praying for a few accidents because I thought for a minute watching paint dry was more exciting. I can't lie to you.
That's pretty much what you get when you go to Homestead most occasions. But, you know, at the end there, we had guys on brand new tires. We had guys like me on tires that are like what, 50, 60 laps old, something like that. Oh,
I think we were 67 laps.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, Jacob, welcome back from the dead, man.
Yeah, I was in the other room. My bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
But yeah, I noticed. Now we noticed that the guys with the fresh rubber. I mean, man, they would just absolutely. They would eat you guys up that stayed out there for a long period of time. And at some point, you gotta take into factor. I'm losing time here. I got to get to the pits.
Yeah, usually for me, what I did was I tried to go in a little bit early so I could have that little extra gap whenever I came out. Because one lap, if you pit 1 lap early compared to the leader, let's say, you'd be surprised at the amount of gap, the distance you could put between yourself and the leader.
Right.
Just whenever you come out and he does his pit stop.
Well, I did find out, I was told by the powers above that it kind of freaked me out at first when I was watching Mr. Parker, and then I think you had done it too, taking that little inside pit road there, if you will, on the caution laps. And I kind of thought that, you know, the eye in the sky might have caught something going on there, a little hanky-panky, but apparently I was told that is perfectly 100% legal to do here.
Yes, sir. At tracks like this, you can use every inch of the track. If you just want to wall ride, like just go up right against it, I mean, you're a little nuts, but you could do it.
Got it.
But yeah, we're just down there because whenever I stopped and parked it, I only had about half a gallon.
A teaspoon?
Exactly. Yeah. I had just a fume.
Well, hey, congratulations. I can't get the number 1 or the number 2 guy in here because he's not in our Discord, but I did get the number 3 guy. And
Yes, sir.
Ron, you always put on a pretty good show. You always a tough driver around here. I know the kid got beat up pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel bad for Vincent there. He had one hell of a car the entire race. But, you know, racing incident can't really it sucks, yeah, but he'll rebound. I'm sure of it. Next week at Texas, I do believe.
Right. Now, I felt pretty bad for the kid, too, because he had to get a quarter and a note from his mom to stay up past 11 o'clock. And he did all that, and he did all that to get, to finish 15th. So
yeah, to get knocked out.
I feel bad for him. I really do.
Yeah, me too. But like what you see whenever you broadcast, whoever's watching, everyone's watching. He's always up there at the front. He's tough.
He is tough.
Fast. Yeah.
He came out of his mother's womb, I heard, with a helmet and gloves on.
Fun fact, that is true.
All right. Anybody that you want to thank tonight, my friend, on your 3rd place finish?
Oh boy, I just want to thank all the drivers. They put on the show. We do this for them. The fellow co-owners, admins, everything like that. Just all in all, it's a pretty good show, pretty good race.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Well, congratulations on your 3rd place, my friend. Take it easy. Go get yourself something to drink. Man, that's a lot of seat time right here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it was frustrating.
It was to the point where I started talking to myself and answering myself.
Well, not frustrating, but yeah, exhausting. But yeah, I could see that.
All right, get on out of here, and I'll see you next week in Texas. All right.
All right, you have a good one, Bobby.
All right, Jacob Morris, Bobby, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Jacob, I gotta say, my friend, man, towards the end, you were running these cats down. I mean, these guys been up here all night long.
Yeah, there was 10 laps left, and that last caution came out. I think
you were running these guys down great, doing a heck of a job, and I know your wife was out there, and I'm sure she had her fingers, toes, head, arms, leg, everything else crossed that she could cross for you for the fuel situation. It was just, man, he got up into the 4th spot and battling with the big boys, just not enough fuel, huh?
Well, I wanted the run to go green the rest of the way. I didn't want that last caution to come out because when that last caution came out, I was in 4th, and I was gaining about 1/10 of a second or a few hundredths of a second on Vincent every lap, and that was my goal, was to get that 3rd place. But kind of broke my heart when that caution came out because I knew I was low on fuel. I had no tires left. So,
son, it broke your heart. It broke everybody's heart.
And then we started getting those green-white checker rotations. That 3rd one, I think I started with 0.4 of a gallon of gas. So my only hope was a caution come out, and it did, thankfully.
Well, I'll tell you what,
sputtering.
You ran great. You did good. I mean, man, you was running these cats down. It was pretty impressive to see. And make sure that you give my youngest fan a big hug when he wakes up in the morning from the broadcaster, will you?
He's still right here. He's sitting on
is he?
right now. Yeah, he's holding on to the steering wheel. He's trying to drive right now.
All right. Make sure that you on our in the general comments up here in Discord, make sure you get me your address and get me your wife's shirt size. Now, hopefully she can wear. I only have large, extra large, and double X left, but they'll shrink. They'll shrink.
Shrink, all right.
They'll shrink. Either that, or she can wear it to bed like a giant sheet. I know my wife does that. But I want to get her a T-shirt and get your boy some decals or whatever for MaxspeedTV, because it's been a blast talking with them out here, and it's kind of a cool family thing. They're cheering you on. Besides, he's my youngest fan. I got to promote him.
That's right.
Well, hey, congratulations. Sorry you didn't have enough fuel there. You still managed to come home. It looks like 16th.
No, I got 4th.
No, wait, hang on. I'm looking. I'm sorry. Right. So I'm still trying to get this together here. But you did good regardless. And
I mean, that's my first time being back on the track in 4 weeks. So
you did good.
had to serve a suspension from my racing. So that
Yeah.
was the goal, come out, get top 5, and I got it.
Well, good. Take care of yourself, my friend. Good luck here with the new year, and I'll catch you probably next week at Texas, right?
Yep, we'll be there.
All right. Don't
Appreciate
forget. Don't forget the general comments. Send me that address and shirt
will do.
size. All right. All right. You
Will
take
do.
care, buddy. Nice talking with you.
Yep.
Well, that's it, guys. We finally got this bad boy done. Thank God. Have mercy. Good night. We had some guys that was really hoping they could go all the way. All the cautions kind of hurt us really bad in the end. Some guys thought they had it. They ran out of fuel. Only 3 lousy cautions. I'm sorry, 5 cautions technically, but they had to set a few of them themselves. But anyway, it wasn't bad. We got it all done, finished. Now hopefully Vinny Vincent can go to bed. It's past his bedtime. And my favorite little fan, he's got to be wore out. If not, that little boy's got some serious spunk. But anyway, thanks everybody out there for watching MaxspeedTV TV. You've been watching NAISCC League at Homestead. Going to be at Texas next week. So from Bobby from the lobby, from Max Speed, y'all be safe. Have yourselves the rest of the good weekend. Until next week, see ya.